What is going on, everybody? It's Alex coming back here with another video, and today we're going to do this a little bit faster because I realized it was a 40-minute video for the first round. Just want to give you guys a little bit more context, a little more in-depth thought process, and obviously different draft philosophies because different picks everywhere, but whatever, we'll get around that. It is round 2, so we'll just go really quickly and just show you guys this round 1. Obviously, want to get you guys out of here a lot sooner. You guys probably didn't watch that much of the video since most likely you guys are jumping around pick to pick just to see what happens, and to be honest, I don't blame you. I pretty much do the same thing unless I don't understand a pick. But yeah, Niners got to ditch D Ford, which is awesome. I seriously don't think D Ford is worth 17 mil a year. But again, we got some interesting picks here, picks that I like a lot. Honestly, looking at this, like I had like some high key anxiety when I first did this draft because I was like, whoa. But it's all right. It's all right because I'm actually starting to like it a lot more. Azeez Ojulari could definitely be somebody who sneaks into that first round, given the way he's been playing. But without further ado, let's rock round 2. So, Jets, you guys did just get your future at quarterback as well as your future at right tackle. So, that's absolutely awesome, which kind of is a little bit bummy since you have now 3 tackle choices. You guys can go Creed Humphrey and get your center of the future. But I don't think you guys want to be that boring, right? You guys probably want to get either a weapon or you guys want to get some more coverage ability. You know, there's a lot of places that we can go here, right? We can even go pass rush. I don't think you really need to though. So we're gonna ditch that train. We're gonna ditch that train right now. We can go weapons as well. We can go wide receiver, but I don't think Rondale Moore could definitely be an insane pick. If I'm gonna be honest, he could definitely be the pick here. But honestly, get your cornerback. So right now we're looking at Darian Kendrick and Asante Samuel Jr. Darian Kendrick's been pretty damn solid, but Asante Samuel Jr. just has that bloodline in him, and he's been easily Florida State's best defender. Kind of the reason why Hamza Nasir-El-Dean is falling is because of how well Asante Samuel Jr. has been playing. So I think we're going to rock Asante Samuel Jr. here. You know, might as well get that bloodline, get some extra coverage in there. Brian Poole, if I'm not mistaken, is still there. You know, you have some options there in the Jets. You might as well help it out. And honestly, maybe you guys could even get DeAndre Baker. That'd be a pretty damn awesome corner core. Now, I was about to say the Lions. I just saw Jaguar and I was like a lion. It's late at night, everybody. Jaguars, you either want to get protection for your homie or you want to get a tight end and a weapon. I think you need to get a weapon more than anything. But the value to me is not worth it. I've been getting you guys Brevin Jordan for a little while, but just like there's so much value on the board here. Honestly, there's so much value. Like, it's insane. So I'm going to be rocking either Redunds or Eichenberg here, maybe Leatherwood. Honestly, we're going to be rocking Leatherwood here. He's been falling a little bit, but he has positional versatility as well. So if he doesn't work at tackle, you know he'll probably work at guard. He was a top lineman in the country at both. Definitely worth the investment here. Alex Leatherwood out of Alabama. You might as well, right? I don't think Eichenberg can sneak into the first, and he's been a very good talent, but I don't know if that's the value there. Now, all right, well, Cowboys, you guys could be stealing either Darian Kendrick or even Tyson Campbell. I think Tyson Campbell was going to be a better boundary corner than Darian Kendrick, if we're going to be honest. I wasn't a huge fan of AJ Terrell, and he's kind of paying off, but not nearly as good as all the other guys I had ahead of him. So I've been kind of right about that. I think Tyson Campbell is a lot better than people say. I think that Tyson Campbell deserves to be in the first round conversation. I'm very happy Jackson Carman's fallen, by the way. Jackson Carman's made some pretty boneheaded mistakes in his career. Stuff that's like very simple, very elementary. So being able to see him fall is kind of nice. Tyson Campbell's going to be the guy here, guys. You guys do need corner, 4 guys on contract here. You get an amazing corner there. I don't think Darian Kendrick is above him. I put Tyson Campbell probably at like number 32. I don't know where I had him. I think he was in the first probably though. If not, he was around 35. He has the size, he has the pressability. I saw him play against Florida, and he matched up Kyle Pitts pretty damn well. If there weren't perfect balls placed like right out of his range, which can happen in the NFL, but any cornerback's not going to be able to defend that. Tyson Campbell was like skin-tight coverage. So I like Tyson Campbell quite a bit. Washington football team, you guys were asking for this. last time. I'm giving it to you this time. Rondale Moore is the guy. You have a good threat, a really good threat in Terry McLaurin. Rondale Moore to me is still a first round prospect, even though he ditched the draft, not the draft, he ditched the season, which, I mean, honestly, all respects to him. I mean, I would be afraid for my family as well if that's the case. Rondale Moore is just a super weapon. I have him above Terrence Marshall and Rashad Bateman, if I'm not mistaken. I think I even have him above Devontae Smith. I think I actually have Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, and Moore all together in that top 15. So Rondale Moore is a stud, and he's going to add so much versatility to this offense. You guys need some speed. So get Zach Wilson an actual speed threat. That's going to be kind of cool because you already have some big guys like Sims and stuff. So I think Rondale Moore is going to be an absolute weapon. Now this is where Eichenberg can come in for the Chargers. That would be a great pick. Have him at left tackle. Be able to have Pipkins finally be able to be like, you know what, I'm going to take a step back. Eichenberg is an absolute stud. I think that's a great pick. Now, Dolphins, I mean, speaking of great picks, you guys get to protect Tua with an amazing pick here. I mean, you might have went Trey Smith here. I think Trey Smith, former number one guard in the country, former number one tackle in the country too, in high school. But Creed Humphrey allows you to have a center if you guys want to go that route, or a guard. So being able to have that, I think that offers a little bit more value. And Creed Humphrey, he's been playing for a little while, so he has a much better head on him, in my opinion. Trey Smith used to be in like top 5 conversation and then dropped to 39. Creed Humphrey was like top 10. So he's fallen a bit less, and he just still has that processor. So I haven't really found too much fault with Creed Humphrey either. It might honestly be a scheme thing, but get more protection for Tua. Just do it. He's your franchise. I love this organization too. Bengals. This draft's falling pretty damn well. Dylan Redunz is going to be the guy here. I think Slater's going to fit better as a guard in the NFL, but Dylan Redunz definitely can fit as a great tackle. I mean, he hasn't played that high level of talent, but he has been an absolute stud, an absolute rock at his position for a little while now. So Dylan Redunz is going to be the guy. Now, New York, we went Kwity Paye. Their number 8 pick. That's kind of a big deal, right? You guys probably were like, oh shit. But it's okay. It's okay. So we can be going Darian Kendrick here. But I think that, I don't know. I seriously don't think that Darnay Holmes is that bad of a guy where you need to go this route, Dylan Moses is falling. I know Blake Martinez has been playing great football. But, I mean, you can also add Dylan Moses into that rotation, right? So they're definitely, like, Chris Olave is your stereotypical Sterling Shepard type. I don't think that's going to be definitely anywhere near this picture. So to me, it's down to Darian Kendrick. I mean, let's look at the corners as well. I think Darian Kendrick's below Paulson Adebo, but Paulson Adebo, or we're going to rock with Dylan Moses. So to me, I would rock Dylan Moses here. Regardless of how good Blake Martinez is playing, Dylan Moses can step in and work with him. I mean, obviously, there's more linebackers than just him. Dylan Moses is honestly too good to pass up. So we're going to be definitely going Dylan Moses here. This is where a value pick needs to come in. The defense needs to be fixed up. Cornerback could have definitely been taken. And it kind of fucks over the Panthers, who are like, oh, we were just about to get like an amazing linebacker there. But that's okay. I don't know, not everything is going to work out perfectly, right? But I mean, still, the Panthers get to have Trey Smith. That doesn't sound too bad to me. I know we could be going Brevin Jordan here, but I do think Ian Thomas is worth it. Trey Smith has unlimited potential. Honestly, he could have top 15 potential in the class. Former number 1 guard / tackle in the country. So, I mean, Tennessee, they run the ball pretty damn well as well. So being able to block for Mike Davis and CMC is kind of a big focal point of this offense. So I think that would just work really, really damn well. Now, Falcons, you guys got your future at quarterback, right? You guys can get your future at running back too. It's true. You guys can go pass rusher with, I think Hamilcar Rashed is a little bit better than Aiden Hutchinson in my opinion. Just like by watching both of them play, we can go linebacker too, right? We can even get a monster tackle if we need to. They could go center. And I think that's where they're going to go. Now, you guys are going to be like, what? We have Mac. Mac's been playing really poorly, and I think this might be his last year. We're going to be honest, I think it is his last year. He's just been playing subpar, and Josh Myers, if you watch Ohio State, The running holes are freaking huge. We're going to be going Josh Myers here out of Ohio State. If you get an Ohio State interior offensive lineman, that's kind of a blessing, unless it was like Michael Jordan. Just insane talent for Josh Myers there. And plus, you want to protect your guy at all costs. Worst case scenario, you can switch him to a guard if you need him to. But honestly, Josh Myers is going to fit that role so well, guys. I know you guys got rid of your pass rush. I'm literally blanking on his name, Tack McKinley. But man, like, you guys need to build a better line. And if Mac's going to retire, that's a huge piece of it. Lindstrom's been paying off. There's a lot of other pieces of that line that probably need to pan out a little bit better, but just like, if you're going to lose Mac, that's a huge freaking deal. So get Myers in there, be able to at least have some form of continuity, similar to the Colts, being able to draft a future left tackle. Next, we have the Broncos. I think you guys don't need offensive tackle. Garrett Bowles is on contract year, but honestly, no. And then also Jawan James, really? I don't like this at all. And then edge, I don't think Von Miller's done. I don't think he's done at all. I don't like this at all. I don't like any of these rankings. Linebacker could be a need though. And Nick Bolton is he's such a Bronco. Like, he is such a Bronco. So yeah, I think that getting some more linebacker help. Josie Jewell is not going to be the answer there. Just be honest. Nick Bolton's an absolute stud. I love him so much. He's going to be a great talent there. Now, Pats. There are some places we can go with the Pats. Najee Harris on the board. We don't need to pair him up with Damian Harris. Brevin Jordan, don't need him. Cornerback, we could be taking a quarterback, to be honest. You guys might be losing Stephon Gilmore. I know you have J.C. Jackson there, who's been playing lights out. But it is definitely an option. Darian Kendrick could be an option here. And same thing with Paulson Adebo. You can go Daniel Faalele for your right tackle spot, because I don't know how long Cannon's going to last. But, that's definitely something we might go with. He's just a mauler, an absolute stud. We can go pass rush too. So there's a lot of, bottom line, there's a lot of routes we can go. Zaven Collins, absolute beast. Apologies for the loud-ass computer fan. I don't know why it likes to come on right now, but it is what it is, guys. You know the drill. You guys need some offensive weapons, though. Chris Olave is going to be the guy. He has amazing route running ability, similar to Justin Jefferson, in my opinion. So I'm not that high on him, but man, that's just great value for your pick. Bottom line, it's great value for your pick. Now, Jaguars, guess what now the time is? To get Brevin Jordan. Now you've filled all your needs with great value. So, Brevin Jordan, go to the Jags. You have weapons everywhere. Protection, signal caller, corner. That's a pretty freaking damn good draft. So, San Francisco. Now we can go Darian Kendrick or Paulson Adebo. I like the connection of Stanford with Paulson Adebo and Richard Sherman. And I think Paulson Adebo fits better in the San Francisco scheme. So we're going to be rocking Paulson Adebo there. Just, you guys need a corner. So, I don't think anybody's going to disagree with that one. Lions, you guys have a lot of different needs. You guys could be even going Mac Wilson here. Not Mac Wilson, Mac Jones. But you guys do need a linebacker badly. Zaven Collins has been shooting up draft boards too. That's a funny thing. But I was going to go, vouch for Cameron McGrone for you guys, right? I can't. I watched him just get bitched in the run game. Oh, there we go. We had a slip. But Zaven Collins, I saw him just destroy my superpowered offense at SMU. And he's just an absolute beast. Definitely someone who could be taken at this point. He's been showing a lot of talent. Now, Bears. This is where it's a little bit scary. It's a little bit scary for us Bears fans. I think that we still need to develop this offensive line, though. I can't see getting Mac Jones. I don't look at him as a second round prospect, guys. I can't. He's a scheme guy. I don't see it in him. I don't see the second round potential. I seriously don't. I don't think it's there, and I don't think you guys think it's there either. Ryan Slater fits him as an amazing guard, and the NFL loves this guy. He's not going to be here. But if he is, man, get him. You need to fix that line. You need to fix that line before you drop a down quarterback in there. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. Ryan Slater, remember, he's a guard. He's not a tackle. So just watch out for that. Daniel Faalele has been actually, I love Daniel Faalele, but he has been kind of dropping off. So there's a reason why I'm not really highlighting him too much. Javon Holland ditched the season. Thank you to whoever told me that. But Browns, this is where you get Cameron McGrone, somebody who you can take a flyer on, somebody who could potentially not work out but has a lot of potential. So Cameron McGrone is going to fit in because Sion Takitaki is not the answer. Titans, this is where you can get Darian Kendrick, because I don't think you guys want to re-sign. I think you guys are kind of like making the Super Bowl run right now with what's his name? I'm blanking on his name, Desmond King. But I think Darian Kendrick's going to be able to add some excellent versatility and some youth to that defense, right? Now, Eagles, you need safety. Trayvon Moerig's been playing like a baller out there. We're going to be rocking Trayvon Moerig here. We're just going to be on, just to be honest here, Trayvon Moerig's going to be the guy. Seahawks, you have guys that have a lot of needs. But this is where you guys run a lot, and you guys either are going to win now, or you guys are in rebuild mode. It's one of the two. Daniel Faalele is the type of guy for that. He can either be a boom from the beginning, theoretically a bust, that's true, but he also could be a project. So he fits all three of the molds, and it's just like if he works out, that's going to be invaluable to Russell Wilson. You guys need to protect him at all costs. Now, Carolina. I don't really know where to go with you for this one, but we're gonna be going Hamilcar Rashed. We know that Chandler Jones has been regressing, and I mean, to be honest, you guys need help, right? But I don't know. Like Israel Mukuamu's there. I think this is more of a third round type prospect here. Israel is late second for me, but I mean, when you have somebody like Hamilcar Rashed or Boogie Basham, we're gonna be going Hamilcar Rashed here. You need that pass rush. I know you guys want a corner so badly. I just can't give it to you. Now this is where the Dolphins get Najee Harris. I love that fit so much. They just released Jordan Howard, and I mean you have Ahmed, you have all these Washington running backs for some reason, which all of them I actually thought caught my eye. But Najee Harris is just on another level. If you get him at this point, that's just like hats off to you. Now Colts, this is where if you're that desperate, you can pick up a Mac Jones, right? You definitely can. So this is where Mac Jones will go because the NFL is like clamoring for Mac Jones, apparently, according to TDN. I don't think so, but this is where you can drop Mac Jones in. Now he has full protection, has all the youth on his team, a lot of potential. Raiders. Now there is some routes that we can go, but I think the best one that we can honestly do for you guys is, maybe go linebacker because Corey Littleton hasn't been working out too well, but we can also go pass rush. Aiden Hutchinson is a beast, and Max Crosby's been doing well. Cleveland Ferrell's been doing well, but again, you kind of need more pass rush than that. So we're gonna go Aiden Hutchinson here, and then I mean this is the most obvious pick in the draft. It's either Jackson Carman or Walker Little. We're gonna go with this the champion himself, Jackson Carman. You know, Andrew Whitworth carted off the field with a leg injury, and he's not supposed to be done for the season, but it's obvious it's done. It's time. Now, Bucks, this is where you get a guy like Marvin Wilson who has a lot of talent, right? Pair him up with his former Florida State buddy and on the interior of that defensive line and just wreak havoc, right? That's what you want to do. That's what we're going to do. Jabril Cox is the next pick here. I'm sorry I'm flying through this. I don't want to keep you guys here, and this is an obvious pick. Jabril Cox. Milano needs somebody more competent than Tremaine Edmonds next to him because Tremaine Edmonds has been kind of a bum a little bit this year. In worst case scenario, Tremaine Edmonds is great, and then Jabril Cox can work with him, just keep him healthy. So I like that a lot. Now we can rock Javon Holland. Like this, all the pieces are falling into place. Javon Holland's going to come in here, and he's going to be a great Ravens safety, and I hate it so much. Bottom line, I hate it so much. And even better, Walker Little is falling for the Packers. Bakhtiari probably isn't someone you need to keep for extremely long term, and maybe Rick Wagner isn't either. Walker Little is going to be young. He can develop if you want him to. Unlimited potential. I love that pick. Protect Aaron Rodgers. At least show him that you actually care, right? And last but not least, and actually no, it's 62, not 64. Chiefs. We're gonna look at some options for you guys. I assume that Sammy Watkins is on contract here, which means that's why you need that. But I think linebacker is much more of a need. Chaz Surratt is a rangy linebacker and can work really well with this hyper modern team. I think Chaz Surratt would be so fun to watch. Honestly, that'd be really fun to watch. Chaz Surratt, rangy, speedy linebacker, former quarterback, somebody who Kansas City can take in and just ball out. Also, kind of steals him from the Saints, who need a linebacker desperately. So yeah, that's kind of a huge issue because what the next linebacker is Merlin Robinson. Like that doesn't sound too good to me at this point. And obviously, if you guys want to be rocking with some more weapons, you guys need a number 2 wide receiver that is not like 38 years old. So Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to be the obvious pick here. And finally, the Steelers. So the Steelers, we can go edge here. We can go Boogie Basham if we want to. Just continue adding more depth to the pass rush. We don't really need to, though. Again, that interior defensive line apparently is going to be an issue, but I don't think we're going to lose to it. He's been playing amazingly on his contract year, and I think that's what we're going to spend our money on. So where do we need to go with this? I'm not really 100% sure. We can go cornerback, right? And Israel Mukuamu, if I'm not mistaken, is on the board. That's where we're going. I did this in my last draft. Just the unlimited potential. We all know Hayden's a great corner, but he's getting older, and worst case scenario, he's a great mentor to Mukuamu. Worst case scenario, right? So these are the picks. Let me know what you guys think. Is definitely a different draft than what I drafted last time, which I thoroughly enjoy the fact that it actually turned out that way. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. There's some great picks in here. I can sense like Lions fans are gonna go pissy about Zaven Collins, but I mean, there's just some definite untapped potential there. Daniel Fairley falling, he kind of feels like a Seahawk too. That's the fun thing. Even Mac Jones to the Colts. At least you guys didn't spend a first on the damn dude. You know, like that's the bottom line. At least you didn't put a first in there. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the far side. Peace.